Welcome back to all my wonderful viewers. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz. We're back with another beer review. Excuse the top. Putting too much weight on all my t-shirts, are stretching in all funny directions. It looks awful. Anyway, another beer review coming up. There's a clue as to what style it is. We got a Vault City glass. We all know what sort of style they go for, generally. And I'm having to use that because I don't have this brewery's glass. So what we've got coming up is a beer that I picked up from some St Martin's service station in Shropshire. Go and check them out if you're local to where I am. Go and check them out. They've got a great selection. I'll put a link to their Facebook page in the description, and you can go and have a nosy at the Facebook page. Really good prices as well. So yeah, I picked this up from there, and it's from Tenby Brewing Co. And this is a can of their Stick That Up Your Dojo Passion Fruit and Raspberry Sour, coming in at 6%. Real funky artwork, I do like that. 440ml can. How much was this? Something like about £2.79, £3, something like that. And that's from that St Martin's service station. So a reasonably priced beer, really. So I'll shut the hell up. We'll get this beer into a glass and see what we get. Not done a sour for a while, and all my cans seem to be really well filled at the moment. Every time I crack them open, they want to bolt out the top. So, sours. Where do I stand with sours? I do like a sour. It took me a while to really start liking them. I've had a couple from Vault City. The ones I've had from them have been outstanding. They've been really, really good. And then I've had some real sort of bog standard ones, if you like, from supermarkets. And then I've had the odd other sour, and some are good, some are bad, really, I find myself. So hopefully this one from Tenby Brewing Co. is going to be decent as well. So I'll try and get the rest in there. So, Passion Fruit and Raspberry Sour in a glass. Fucking hell, I'm terrible. I always spill the fucking beer. I'm awful. In a glass. I try to wipe it off. It is still, it's hazy. It's got that sort of, the light isn't great at the moment in here. I haven't got a light on, so just getting light from the window. It's going to look, it's raspberry-like, really, I would say. In the camera, it may look a bit more sort of bitter looking, but slightly hazy, gentle carbonation, just a dusting on top, which you don't tend to get big heads on a sour. It's part of the routine for them. So, I mean, let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. Shall I try and swirl it? No, I won't try and swirl it. Not really getting an awful lot there. Probably get a bit more. If I get down it a bit, give it a swirl. Getting a very sort of subdued, sort of raspberry sort of smell. But not a lot else. A little bit of inkling of tartness on there. But not really much at all. So we'll get rid of the boring crap and we'll dive in with the taste. So cheers everyone. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to put it straight out there. It's not on a par with any Vault City ones I've had. Somehow they have something there that really does it. This is more of a light in body, carbonated, sour, tangy sort of beer, which is what it's supposed to be, but the Vault City ones have a lot more. So, but let's get on with this one. Let's get on with this. Yeah, it's like drinking. It's like drinking. Body-wise, it's like drinking something like a Cherryade out of a bottle. Carbonation-wise, very similar to that as well. Not so gassy, but it's got quite a bit of carbonation in there. Mouthfeel, again, is just like drinking a bottle of like fruity pop, if you like. Ooh, that tartness comes in. Not for me. Not an awful lot going on really, taste wise. I mean, sours you don't really sort of pick up any hop or malt in it. I find it's definitely tart. It definitely makes my face cringe. Raspberry tartness is for me is the main thing at the front of the taste. Just hovering along in the background, I think you get that inkling of like passion fruit. And I actually think when that passion fruit kicks in, that's probably the nicest part of it, because it maybe adds this slight little sweetness to it. So, you know, let's go in again. Tart, raspberry flavour. And then just sort of, now that raspberry sort of thing tails off. And you maybe get this, sweetness in there. And I think that's just an inkling of passion fruit in the background. Excuse me. Is it one I'd pick up again? Well, I don't mind a sour, but I'm not a big fan of them. So I don't think I would pick it up again, just because of the style for me. Do I hate it? No, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. For some reason, it does leave you very dry as well. And it is very sort of sherbety as well. It leaves your mouth sort of sherbet dry, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I don't dislike it. There's something in there that keeps drawing me back in. I'd happily drink it again. I wouldn't necessarily rush out and buy it again, but it's quite enjoyable if you like your sours. I'm not going to say it's not up there with Vault City stuff. Not from what I've had, nowhere near. But it grows on you. This one grows on you for me. So yeah, Tenby Brewing's, stick that up your dojo, passion fruit and raspberry sour is all right. It's got the tartness in there, it's got that sourness in there, got a nice little sweetness on the end, and there's something there that just, it draws me back in. It might not be the same for you lot, but yeah, it's all right. That's all right. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. You don't need to. You don't have to. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, but I will appreciate it if you do. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. Keep watching all my videos as well. There'll be a few more coming tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy your Thursday night, and I'll see you again on another beer review. Cheers.